the stars. The stars are shining bright in the sky, but you can't seem to look away from my eyes. There's a cool and gentle wind making goosebumps on your skin. I start to pull away, and you're dangerous to me. You are so dangerous to me.
Your eyes can be so inviting and so cold. I want you. I don't think you need to be told. There's a cool and gentle wind making goosebumps on my skin. You start to pull away. You're dangerous to me. You are so dangerous to me.
The past can be so hard to forget.
My head won't let my heart move on just yet. I don't know if I can live through pain like that again. But I want you so bad. You're dangerous to me, so very dangerous to me.
Oh yeah, you're dangerous,
Dangerous to me.
You are so dangerous,
Dangerous to me.
Oh yeah, you're dangerous,
Dangerous to me.
You are so dangerous,
Dangerous to me.
Hello, Portland here from Portland Metro Records, and with me backstage is...
I'm Michelle Lynn.
and Rich Petco.
We're Midnight Moonshine.
Thank you guys so very much. You guys traveled, I want to say Clackamas or Oregon City.
Happy Valley.
Happy
Yeah.
Valley.
And Vancouver.
Vancouver. Thank you so much for coming out. Your music is amazing. We just heard one song, and then later on in the show, we'll have a couple more songs.
Rain keeps falling all over town. I'm looking for you, girl, but you can't be found. Oh, why do you hide when I need you by my side? Honey, you're doing me wrong.
Why don't you call me? 'Cause baby, you'll find I'm just here waiting with you on my mind. I miss your kisses and your touch. Oh, it hurts me so much. Honey, you're doing me wrong. Rainy nights so lonely when you're not here to hold. If you were here beside me, I wouldn't
house, girl. You're not around.
Tired of waiting by the phone, I went walking all alone. Honey, you're doing me wrong.
Honey, you're doing me wrong.
Honey, your timing's all wrong.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
I've been a fan of yours for quite some time. We've spoke many, many times. So to finally have you on the showcase and doing this, I just want to thank you so, so very much.
It's our pleasure. Very much so.
On June 8th, Saturday, June 8th, we will be back out here at Aloft Hotel, and we will be celebrating you for the magazine release.
Oh, awesome.
That's awesome.
I just saw the final of the magazine and just sent it off. It is very, very nice. So,
Cool.
I'm looking forward to seeing it.
one thing that I want to kind of touch on real quick, you stay busy. I mean, you are very, very busy. I want to say at least 10 shows a month or more, and it also depends on how many bands you're talking about.
Right. For this particular project, we probably have 2 a week. So, you know, yeah, at minimum.
That is awesome. And some of the rooms that you play are really, really nice rooms. They are what everybody's trying to achieve. So congrats there. When you send out something to book a venue, what do you put in the email? Is it video live, or you kind of already know the people?
You know, that's been my the best way that I've found to get somebody to pay attention is to make friends with somebody who's already playing there and have them advocate for you, have them recommend you. So I go out and I listen to live music as much as I possibly can, and I go and I make friends with the people who do music like we do, and you know, I love making those connections just on a on a friendship level. But again, it just never hurts to have someone advocating for you.
I just saw one show that you were doing, and everybody was doing the electric slide. I was like, that is so awesome.
That was at
That
Trails.
was our full band. Yeah.
That was
That was
Trails?
our full
Okay.
band. That was Night Rose.
Yeah, that was
Okay.
fun.
So yeah, we yeah.
I love the energy of the room. I mean, to see everybody doing the electric slide was really, really nice. And then I was also doing my research, and I just want to say my wife and I are going to be celebrating 30 years of marriage, and guess what?
Congratulations.
It is on June 4th.
I love that.
So
love that.
as I'm doing my
Do you
research,
know what? My 30-year anniversary is on June 4th as well.
as I'm doing my research, I'm noticing this, and I'm like, I was like,
I
wow,
have a lot of
what
family birthdays in there too, so I had to do the calculation there. Oh, that's way.
not only a small world, but a small time frame, because June 4th, 1994 at 4 o'clock, my wife and I got married, and I was looking through, and I'm like, June 4th, 1994. Congratulations.
Awesome. That's so. You too.
Yes, thank you,
Big
thank you,
deal.
thank you. My wife was very, very easy on me. I made many, many mistakes, and she's just keep trying. So, so
You must be very charming.
yeah, I try to be, but like with the music stuff, first I was like, I want to do this part. And she's like, okay. And then I said, I want to do a magazine. She said, okay, but slow down. And then, okay, I'm going to do live shows. And she goes, stop. So she is very understanding. She, for all of my passions, she really stands behind me. And then that in return, I also, her passions, I got her back 100%. So I just want to take a minute and say congratulations to you as well.
That's huge.
And let's see what else. So June 8th, Saturday at 8 p.m., you'll be here at Aloft Hotel, and we will be doing the magazine release party. And I skimmed all of your shows. You have a lot of stuff going on, including the casino. Congratulations.
That's been a big boon for us. We really enjoy our time up there. We had one last night.
Yeah.
You know, there's music everywhere up there. Everywhere. There's probably 10 acts going on at one time, and I'm probably exaggerating a little bit, but
Little bit.
I would say 1, 2, And especially now that they're going to open the Brews and Blues.
I read that.
That's coming up pretty soon. I think, gosh, next week.
Yeah.
This coming week. So.
Yeah, they treat us great up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to say you were in the lobby, and
We
then
were.
there was someone, Michael Jordan, and then there was another one at Line and Lure.
Yeah.
And Hellcats will be doing what is it? What are they calling that?
Blues and brews.
Is
Blues
it
and
blues?
Blues.
No,
Brews.
Rock
Oh,
Rock and
I'm
Brew.
sorry,
Rock and Brews.
Rock and Brew. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that's. We better get
It's-
that right.
yeah, we gotta
better
get
get
that right.
And
It's
from what
coming.
I've been told, and they're not letting anybody in, it's beautiful
Yeah,
inside.
they're
It's
saying it's
totally
gorgeous.
different. They've totally remodeled everything. They've made it. They've made it just beautiful.
I purposely went over there to sneak a peek,
Yeah.
and yeah, they had a big board, and they
won't-
weren't letting me in.
They won't
Yeah.
even let employees in there. That
Wow.
there's certain people that they won't even let see behind that curtain.
It's a great secret. And then I want to say this is another one of your bands. Girl Crush is going to be doing the Headliners Club.
Yeah, that's a fun project. That's a lot of girl power in that one. But yeah, Headliners Club, and that's coming up June 21st. June 21st.
I have yet to go there. I worked a lot with the garages, and
Yeah.
I've been told they redid the whole inside or something. I have yet to see it, so I'm
I
very,
haven't
very
seen it yet
excited.
either.
When you go out to shows, you have a merch table sometimes?
Usually.
Not usually?
I
Okay.
usually just put
No.
stuff right in front of me and then tell people to come and see me at the,
There you
at the
go.
break.
So we've got, for our streaming music, we've got little kind of like postcards with QR codes on the back for the different streaming platforms where folks can go and get stuff.
I love QR codes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They work great.
Yeah.
They're lovely.
So much easier. A little bit, you probably know background. I booked for a lot of venues, and everything was printed posters and printed this, and I'm like, we're in a world where we could just digital. And
Yeah.
some of those digital flyers, I don't know if you do your flyers. I know.
We've done we stopped during the COVID era,
Those years.
and now people are actually starting to ask for them again.
Yeah, they
So,
are.
not a terrible thing. I think it's kind of fun to walk by a venue and see our giant faces.
Yeah. Well, I like the digital posters. One, because, flames and stuff like that. That just
Yeah.
adds so much to it
Sure.
Yeah,
than
they're
the
fun.
print. And what about a website where people can go to
It's nightandshine.com.
Night and Shine? Okay. I did want to ask this question. So Midnight and Moonshine, I was like, that is a very clever name. Is it possible? Is it Midnight and Moonshine or Midnight and
I
Moonshine?
like to say it depends on the day,
Okay.
on how ornery he's being that day.
Might be Moonshine one day and not the other.
Totally switches back and forth too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
awesome.
depending on the mood.
Yeah.
Rose Group, and he has just been the most phenomenal promoter, marketing god
Yeah.
in town. And I connected with him back in the day because I wanted to find out how to market the band that I was in at the time a little bit better and how we could approach that a little differently. And so, invited him out to coffee, and he kind of showed me the way, and that's where he and I connected just to become friends. And and then the band thing came up, but yeah, he's just I think that's the thing. Find somebody that's doing what you like and make friends with them. It's just the easiest way,
He probably has the most clever promos.
Yeah. He's a witty guy.
He promised me when I joined the band, he's like, no, I've never had a girl in the band, so you got to tell me if I ever get overly zealous. And he's been super respectful, and we've done some really fun promos, and
Yeah.
he saves all the gritty stuff for the Hellcats.
He puts a lot of effort in. He does. It's a lot of work to get those posts out on a regular basis and keep people interested.
Yeah, it almost seems like he does it to entertain himself. He really likes those posts.
He does.
Yep.
Yeah.
He wakes up in the middle of the night, and he just, with a concept, he'll lay down and say, okay, I got to come up with something, and he'll wake up in the middle of the night with his idea.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
Yeah, he really jumps on the trend. There was one trend of like three older gentlemen fighting, and they were just falling on each other and stuff. And there it is on his poster. He's like, "Come out and see us."
here we are.
About how often do you guys get together and rehearse?
Well, so for Rich and I, we get together once a week.
Once a week.
Yeah, once a week. Night Rose gets together once a week, and then if we have a show, we kind of infuse a little of the work into that too. So we kind of work things out. So once or twice a week at least.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only way to keep from going stale. I mean, you gotta keep the new stuff coming in, and then once you get enough new stuff, you have to go back and refresh the old stuff because you haven't been playing it as much either. So
Yeah.
it's a constant effort to keep things going.
And with writing, is it both of you share? Only you? Both of you share?
Sure.
He's being really modest right now. So 99.9% of the stuff that we do, he has written, and he's teaching me. He's been an amazing mentor, comforter. Yep, that'll work. Nope, that won't work. And I'll say, I want to try it anyway. And he'll say, okay, we'll try it. See, it didn't work.
So polite.
Or he will say, let's figure, we can't do that, but we can do this. And so he'll take something that I've kind of started to mold, and he'll figure out a little bit better way to do it, that makes sense, with what we're doing here. But
And the flip side of that is I've had some pieces of music that I've had kicking around since I was a teenager that I've thrown to Michelle, and she's been able to put lyrics to them, find a feel for them that, I never could. So it's a good mutual exchange there.
Nice.
I open my eyes and find her next to me. If I had 3 wishes, I'd want this for all 3. She brings a peaceful calm to my restless mind, and for a moment it's easy to leave the past behind. I get dressed and leave before the sun can even rise. I don't like to say goodbyes. Goodbye. Boots on the sidewalk, they echo down the street. The small Montana town is still fast asleep. I hit the Greyhound station with a bag of my guitar. One way to Portland, I got a gig at the Star. A dark-haired beauty ends up sitting next to me. She says, I've been in chains, but today I'm breaking free. She tells me she can't stand a man who tells lies. I tell her I don't like goodbye. I don't like to say goodbye. I open my eyes and find her next to me. If I had 3 wishes, I'd want her for all 3.
Oh yeah, that family support means a lot.
so that's who starts the dancing, right? So the
Yeah.
people that are there, and the people that you're bringing into the room, the practice room, are just a part of that family, right? So it's the spouses, and we get together, we travel together, we eat breakfast together, we eat dinners together, we get together for barbecues and pitch
Nice.
music, and we kind of have these little listening parties. What do you think about this song? And the wives, my husband loves to be a band wife, so just to let you know, I think he's okay with me saying he's the band wife. But they're a huge part of us being able to spend the time that we do. Recording is a really unpredictable schedule. You can say, I'm going to be gone from 6 to 9, and some days it's you 6 to 9, and then you get home at 2 o'clock in the morning, you crawl into bed, and the smile on your face, how'd it go? That's just, you need that if you're going to do this. And so if you're starting out, I highly recommend pick the right people. You know,
Yes.
just pick the right people, and then make sure that they're picking the right people to bring into the scenario as well, because it
Yeah.
doesn't work if they don't get along with each other too. You know.
Yeah, and one thing as you were saying that, I was remembering one band. Maybe have the conversation with the band of where you want to go. There was one band that they sounded great. They started getting traction, and some of the band members are like, "I don't want to tour, actually," and they were like,
don't want to go that
"What do
far.
you mean?"
There's a candle in the window and another by the bed. Her wine glass is almost empty. Thoughts are stirring in her head. She's a complicated woman living in a simple town where the streets are cold and empty as soon as the sun goes down. The rain is pounding on the ground. She smiles 'cause she loves to hear that sound. She turns off the power to her phone. It's a good night to be alone. Friends ask if she's lonely, but she doesn't understand why they think that she can only be happy with that man. She's had a share of lovers, and they always wanted more. She turned down all their offers. It's not what she's looking for. The rain is pounding on the ground. She smiles 'cause she loves to hear that sound. She reflects on the lovers that she's known. It's a good night to be alone. La 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 la. 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 La 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 la.
Often, I won't say often, probably once a year we get together with the whole band family, and I'm talking the band, my band brothers, and our band wives, my husband included. But we get together, we'll have a barbecue, we'll bring music, and everybody will kind of pitch 10 songs, and the girls will pitch songs and say, what do you think about this one? And I think we've picked like 3 of Amy's songs. She always brings great stuff to the table, and Amy is Aaron's wife.
Yeah.
You know, but we have a really a lovely dynamic, and it's comforting, and they're always there. They're supporters. They don't distract. They help us out when we're on stage. They help each other out when we're not with them. So they care for one another as well. So it's been an amazing experience. But yeah, we have breakfast together when we're touring
Traveling,
or
yeah.
out of town. You know, that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah, that support group is much needed in a band, so that's awesome.
Blue sky of summertime surrenders to the black of night. A faithful promise made until the end of time. A canvas for the stars to shine. A serenade in the blowing leaves, echoing in the arms of a lonely tree, written by the sway of the gentle breeze, a quiet autumn symphony. Here I am, hanging on your every word, calling you in with a harmony you've never heard, lighting the pathway to beauty and truth, a reflection, your spirit moon. A silhouette of a woman floating in black and white, following every step in perfect time, an eternal servant to the light. Here I am, hanging on your every word, calling you in with a harmony you've never heard, lighting the pathway to beauty and truth, a reflection, your spirit moon. Blue sky of summertime surrenders to the black of night.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so very much, and have a great night.
You are so dangerous.